Hi y'all, welcome and welcome back to this video on advantages and challenges for Stoicism. In this final lesson of our Stoicism unit, we shift from learning what Stoicism teaches to considering how well it functions as an ethical framework. Like every moral theory we've studied, whether consequentialism, deontology, virtue ethics, or the ethics of care, Stoicism offers important strengths along with notable limitations. Understanding these advantages and challenges allows us to evaluate Stoicism fairly, compare it with other frameworks, and consider how its insights might, or might not, guide our own moral lives. One of the reasons Stoicism has experienced a revival in the 21st century is its extraordinary practicality. Stoic philosophy offers clear tools for emotional resilience, rational thinking, and navigating a chaotic world. Practices such as reflection, journaling, reframing judgments, and clarifying what is within our control are deeply attractive to students living with stress, insecurity, and constant change. Contemporary authors such as Ryan Holiday emphasize Stoic wisdom as a source of inner stability, helping individuals study themselves amid uncertainty. Stoicism's ethical focus on virtue and character also resonates with modern concerns about integrity, purpose, and authenticity. In a culture that often measures success through external achievements like grades or wealth or social status, Stoicism reminds us that moral worth depends on our choices, not our circumstances. Virtue is the one thing that remains fully within our control, and cultivating it provides a sense of freedom no external condition can threaten. One of Stoicism's greatest contributions is the idea of inner freedom. The Stoics argued that while we cannot control events, we can always control our responses. This insight offers a powerful antidote to fear, anger, anxiety, and frustration. Rather than reacting impulsively to circumstances, Stoicism encourages us to pause, reflect, and choose a response aligned with our values. This shift from reactivity to rational agency builds emotional resilience, something that students often find helpful in their lives. Stoicism also establishes a coherent moral framework grounded in the cultivation of virtue. Wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance guide ethical judgment and action, providing a stable foundation for moral reasoning. These virtues bring clarity and structure to decision-making, especially when external pressures make it difficult to see what's right. Unlike theories that focus on individual actions or consequences, Stoicism emphasizes long-term development of character, offering a holistic approach to moral growth. Another strength of Stoicism is its set of practical exercises. Ancient Stoics practiced daily reflection, negative visualization, and self-examination, methods that closely resemble contemporary cognitive behavioral therapy. These techniques help individuals manage their thoughts, challenge distorted perceptions, and respond to stress with greater stability. Stoicism is not merely a theory to be understood intellectually, it's a practice to be lived. Stoicism also offers a robust form of cosmopolitanism, the idea that all human beings are members of a single moral community. Marcus Aurelius wrote that what harms the hive harms the bee, and what harms one person harms society as a whole. The Stoic commitment to justice, fairness, and the common good challenges the misconception that Stoicism is only about personal tranquility. In its fullest form, Stoicism demands compassion, cooperation, and ethical concern for others. Despite these strengths, Stoicism faces important criticisms as well. One of the most common concerns is that Stoicism appears to suppress emotion. The Stoic goal of apatheia, freedom from destructive passions, is often misunderstood as emotional numbness. Critics argue that emotions such as grief, love, joy, and empathy provide essential moral insights and connect us to others in meaningful ways. While Stoics do not reject emotion entirely, their distrust of intense feelings can seem at odds with modern understandings of psychology and with ethical frameworks that emphasize relational sensitivity, such as the ethics of care. Related to that, Stoicism may appear too focused on the individual. By emphasizing inner tranquility and personal rationality, critics argue that Stoicism risks overlooking systemic injustice, social structures, and the relational dimensions of human life. Feminist philosophers, including Martha Nussbaum, argue that Stoicism undervalues external goods, such as health, safety, and relationships, that deeply affect human well-being. If virtue is the only true good and everything external is indifferent, Stoicism may fail to account for the real moral significance of inequality, dependency, or social vulnerability. Stoicism also struggles with the question of determinism. The Stoics believed that the universe is rationally ordered and governed by cause and effect. This raises a challenge. If everything is determined, how can we hold people responsible for their actions? The Stoics respond by distinguishing between external events and inner rational choice, arguing that even within a deterministic system, individuals can preserve their moral agency. However, this explanation can feel abstract or incomplete, and the tension between determinism and responsibility remains a central philosophical challenge. Last, some critics worry that Stoicism's focus on rational self-mastery can lead to unrealistic expectations of emotional control or moral perfection. Modern Stoic thinkers push back against this criticism, emphasizing progress rather than perfection. Stoicism, they argue, is a lifelong practice, an aspiration to live wisely, not a demand to overcome all emotion or achieve constant calm. Stoicism remains one of the most influential moral traditions in Western philosophy. Its emphasis on virtue, rational judgment, emotional resilience, and universal community offers powerful tools for navigating the complexities of human life. At the same time, Stoicism benefits from engagement with other ethical perspectives, especially those that highlight emotion, care, and social structures. By recognizing both the strengths and limitations of Stoicism, we can gain a deeper understanding of what it can contribute to our ethical lives and where its insights might need supplementation. As we conclude this unit on Stoicism, keep in mind the central question that Stoicism raises. What does it mean to live in accordance with nature? That is, to live with clarity, integrity, and virtue. The next unit, Environmental Ethics, will challenge us to expand our moral horizon outward, asking how our duties extend not only to other people, but to the natural world itself. Alright y'all, that's all for now. If you're interested in more videos about philosophy and ethics, take a look at the videos posted on our channel. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.